Yo, people. Well gone, people. Just a quick one this morning. Just to encourage everyone, man, to treat this brand new day as an opportunity, as a moment to live your best life. What does that mean? Your best life is about being led by your love, not your fear. You know? Again, I repeat that your best life is about leading by your love and not your fear. So first of all, understanding that you are in control of your experiences and what you manifest in your life. Now, for years, you may have been out of control in terms of the way you think, and even now, some of us, in the way we think, we have given the control over to someone else of our lives. And so there's been a series of events that's happened to you. There's been a series of cultures and habits that have been built up inside of you that have now made you the person you are today. Nevertheless, you are the one still in control. For someone else to control you, you have to give them that. And for a lot of us, we were raised to give everyone but ourselves the control over our lives. And so make today about taking control over your life. Make today about reclaiming ownership over your imagination, over your dreams, over your abilities, and not your disabilities, over your genius, over your beauty, and being able to lead yourself by love and not governed by fear and insecurity. You with me? This morning, I spent the first few hours before I'm getting ready to do a workshop in like an hour or two. So the hour before I needed to prepare, 2 hours before I needed to prepare, I got up around 3 a.m. and I just sat there, very awake, sat there, breathed, meditated, done some breathing exercises, yoga breathing exercises. That's helping me because if a lot of you don't know, I've got breathing problems at the moment. And yeah, man, and allowing myself to give thanks. There's always something to be thankful for, you know, and giving thanks helps to bring our whole spirit into beauty, into appreciating the moment, appreciating this life. I was giving thanks for my friendship groups, the very small circle that it is, my family, my mother, my father. I was giving thanks to even the people that have caused me hurt in the past, you know, because, you know, we discredit the negative sometimes for its importance on our growth. Positive and negative both are important to our personal growth. So I was giving thanks to even the people along my journey who caused me pain, who caused me suffering, who caused me to go back into myself and find my freedom. Good morning, bro. Good morning, bro. Good morning, Clement. Good morning, sis. Much love, man. So I was giving thanks for the positive people in my life and the negative people in my life, because both, you know, if you're a centered and mindful person, both those people will encourage you to go back into yourself and find your balance, find your freedom, find your love, and find your reason for the things that you do, what you do. You know, I have to give so much credit to negative people in my life just because even though they have been blocks on my progress, they often have helped me refine what I see as important in my life. Help me refine because what I want is so dear to me. Negative people have only helped me refine what I see as important and help me refine how I go about achieving those things, you know. So this morning I just want to encourage everyone to just take ownership of your entire life. Embrace negative. You can never stop it. It's a balance. It's a balance of life. Embrace it. Don't run away from it. Someone pisses you off, understand for yourself why that thing has pissed you off. Something bad happens to you that's maybe teaching you patience. you know. Something blocks you from doing something in the time that you want to do it. Again, maybe teaching you patience. It maybe not be the right time. It may be time for you to go in and reflect more and look at yourself deeper. Does that make sense? So negative as well as positive are good for us. And from that place, it's easier to understand how much power you have over your life. Because it's not what happens to you, it's how you respond to it, you know, and how you see it. That's going to determine your experience in life, man. So yeah, go forward, man. Guys, if you're waking up today and you're doing a job that you hate, my suggestion is, on one side of things, I would say quit that job and find something that you love. But on the other side of things, I'd also say find your reason for being in that job. The reason cannot be money, because you will forever be chasing your tail. Find your reason for being in that job, in that work that you're doing. And if you can't find a reason, stop. Stop. And the reason shouldn't be based on fear and insecurity. For example, I know some people right now who are at work, who are working a job that they do like, but it's to fund a passion such as traveling, a passion such as being able to go on yoga and meditation and spiritual retreats. Some people are working for that reason, you know. And I believe all work should be functioned via love, your love service, not your fear, but your love service. So I'll say if you're waking up and you're doing something that you love, amazing, keep going. If you're waking up and you're doing something you hate, stop. Think for a minute. Why are you doing this? Is it out of fear? Most likely. And if it is out of fear, how can you find the love service in what you're doing, or completely remove yourself and take up something that you do love? Okay, a lot of us, because of years of going through the schooling system, have forgotten how to listen to our own voice. We don't trust ourselves anymore. We don't trust our family anymore. We don't trust ourselves in our mind and our ability to think and our ability to create. And so therefore, we end up perpetuating, even outside of school, we end up perpetuating what the system wants us to do anyway, which is find a job for security, find reasons to have more bills, find reasons to become more insecure, i.e. debt, i.e. relationships founded on fear and lust, you know, and we get into a whirlwind. And so I'm saying, if that is you, pause, make a lot of time for thought, a lot of time for meditation, mindfulness, and go back and think about where you was before you was in school, the things you loved to do, your character. What was your character about? Was you an explorer? Was you someone who asked a lot of questions? Was you someone who read a lot? Was you someone who drew a lot? Was you someone who wanted to discover or dissect animals? Or like, what are the little things that you took for granted as a child that in your now adult years you could reclaim for yourself and find your truth and freedom within that? Make sense? Me, I'm an attention seeker. I've always been an attention seeker. I've always loved to get people's attention. Anything to do to get your attention, I would do it growing up, you know, and that's something I've held on to, you know, and I guess that's why I'm a speaker today, because we just love hearing the sound of our own voice, you know. But I've used the fact that this is a trait of mine, an attention seeker, and I've used that to get people's attention to help them reflect on themselves. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So I found my love service, you know, and I do that through music, I do that through speaking, I do that through personal coaching and all of these things. So I just want to encourage everyone, man, reclaim your life, take ownership of what you're about to get into today, whether it be education, work, or just chilling in your yard. Take ownership of it. Also, don't be so hard on yourselves to try and find and discover and like, you know everything immediately. No one knows anything. I don't know shit. Do you get what I'm trying to say? I'm just sharing with you my experiences and what's helped me through, you know. So don't be so hard on yourself. You feel me? Yeah, that's my morning message, man. Much love to everyone. I hope you bad up the day. Shout out the people that's watching right now, and shout out the people that are going to be watching later. This is World Changer Life. Embrace yourself and live it to the fullest. Hey!